Thinking about selling your home? Well, here are 3 tips that you would need to know before doing so. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kat Gaines. I am a local real estate agent in the Charlotte market. Please stay tuned to learn more. Tip number 1 is first impressions matter. So when you think about first impressions, you're thinking about curb appeal. When you're thinking about first impressions, someone may be looking at your baseboards and making sure there's not dust collected on those things, even ceiling fans. Declutter your homes as well. A lot of people forget that this buyer is stepping into your home hoping to envision themselves in there. They don't want to see a lot of your personal items. And I totally get you, like, hey, I live here, this is my home. I get it, but when you are putting your house on the market, you have to shift your mindset a little bit more away from this is my home and more into how would the buyer feel walking into my home? Can they really envision themselves here? And let's go back to the dust. A lot of times people forget to do the dusting of those ceiling fans. They forget to do the dusting of the baseboards. So you don't want someone to walk in and feel as if there's a ick or and please don't take offense to it. This is just me being how I am with everyone. I like to give you the information that a lot of people don't consider or that some agents may feel uncomfortable in bringing to you. So just make sure you dust. If your walls are a little bit spotty, just try to wipe them down. And if you can't wipe them down because it's unbearable or whatever the reason, go ahead and just get a fresh coat of paint on that, and it'll just make things a world of difference. Even if you are not able to financially do upgrades in the home, that is something that still changes the energy of your home. And if you are a smoker, that is something else that we want to talk about later down the line, right? But declutter, make it less personable. So take down a lot of, the family heirlooms and things like that, or something that makes the space feel smaller. All right. The next thing is pricing it right from the very beginning. So a lot of times sellers may think that, going to the market as high as they possibly can, that they think the home is the best option, when in reality it is not. Reason being, the market price is dictated based on what the market is doing. So if you have a specific home type, how we look at that is we look at what's going on around your area, in the shortest amount of time, and see what these homes are priced at, what they sold at. We also look at what's in the home, so whether it be granite countertops everywhere, 2-car garages, things like that. That is also what the appraiser considers before they will tell you what your home is worth. So going to the market at a very compatible price is nothing but the best thing for you. Reason being, you can be at the top of that market and you sell even faster, or you can be a little bit lower than the top of the market. You will still draw all of the eyes to you, right? All of the eyes that you want, and which may bring a lot of buyers. It most likely will bring a lot of buyers, but that's a whole nother conversation as well. So pricing correctly from the very beginning. You do not want to be that person sitting on the market because you overpriced your home and it's just sitting and sitting and sitting. And then now we need to do a price improvement. And in doing a price improvement, after, so much time, a lot of buyers and agents begin to think that there is something wrong with your home. And if there is something wrong with your home, why would I even bother going to look at it? Whether that's true or not, it does not matter when you overprice from the very beginning. So get with a real estate agent like myself, or just someone that's really going to take the time to explain that to you, really look at the comps in the area, and recommend a certain price range. And the goal is to get you sold quickly and for top dollar. And if that is something that you are wanting to do, just collaborate with a person that you feel like you can work with, who has that information, who can provide you all the necessary information in order to make the best decision on that price, that list price. And the last thing I want to do here is I want to say, be ready for showings. A lot of times, a seller may decide that they want to sell their home. You get it prepped, right? You do all of the things. You declutter. You're doing a quick little clean, or however you want to do it. And then the moment that you go active, a lot of times the showings may come through back to back to back to back, 7 days a week. Or sometimes it might even be spotty here and there, and more on the weekends. Or, some people like to go, a lot of people like to come view homes after they get off work, if they work a 9 to 5. So a lot of times in the evening and on the weekends. Some sellers may find that very overwhelming. So I would recommend that you speak with your agent and talk about a schedule that works for your needs and still allows maximum time for buyers to come through and take a look at your home to see if it's a perfect fit for them. If you have any other questions, you would want to know what the market is doing, please comment below market, and we will set up a time to discuss all of these things. Or don't hesitate to reach out to me. My phone number is 980-428-5269. Again, I'm Kat Gaines with Prime One Lifestyle International Realty. Talk to you soon.